Hey guys, what's going on today? It's Coldplace here, and today we are back with episode number 2 of my Direwolf20 Let's Play 1.710 Modpack. So as you can see, I got a creeper on my head. That's kind of a cool hat. I did actually get a lot of hats since last episode. Like, look at this. I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, I didn't know. I got a tentacle? That's awesome. I didn't even notice that one. I got a little squid, sombrero, some nose, party hat, a Nyan hat. Whoa. I can be a little kitty. Mr. Hazard, that one's kind of lame. There's a kitty on my head. I can get a turtle on my head. I like this one though. I got a creeper on my head. I mean, what else could I ask for? I think it scares away the creepers. And you know, I mean, this is like the sneakiest thing you ever seen, right? Like, nobody could see that. Yeah. Anyways, so as you can see, like all the boxes, I'm lagging a little bit. Hold on a second. As you guys can see, the chests are Christmas themed, so that's pretty cool. It is Christmas Eve as I'm making this video, and this will either go today or tomorrow, so yeah, I'm gonna pause it right quick, and then I'll get into everything I'm doing. Okay guys, so pretty much I've done a lot as soon as I stop lagging. I've done quite a bit since last episode. As you guys can see, I'm not even nearly in the same place. I'll pull up my map. Okay, so you guys can see my new home is here. My old home is all the way up here, so I'm not gonna lie, I went ahead and just used a little bit of waypoints just to move around, just because that is a long ways to move without it. So I went ahead and moved everything over here. So I did mine a little bit back there, but not that much. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have a sag mill, an alloy smelter, and 4 survival generators. And these are actually all full. Oh, these ones aren't full. These got coal in them? Are these working? Oh yeah, these are full too. Okay, so this one's not full though. Okay, so that one's still working on it. But I probably should go mining after this episode. I'll probably do that. Why am I lagging? Hold on, I'll pause it for just a second. Okay, I didn't need to pause it, so I need to minimize that. Alright, hopefully you guys do not hear those dogs barking, because that would be very bad. So anyways, the sag mill will pretty much take any ores and crush them up, and that way you can get double. Like, 1 ore turns into 2 dust, and other things can be turned into it too. But to make the sag mill, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to make it. So sag mill, if this will work. And for some reason my NEI is not working. I think it's just lagging a little bit. I'll be right back in a second. Alright guys, we are back after lagging, or not lagging, but I had to reconnect because this was not working. Okay, so now we have the sag mill. Okay, so it's very easy to make. You just take some flint, a couple bars of iron, a piston, and then the machine carpenter, which is just more iron and some iron bars, and then you need a little bit of gold, some copper, and some redstone. So it takes a little bit to get the redstone, and then besides that, it's all pretty easy. The gold takes a little bit. And then there's also the alloy smelter, which to get that you need 3 furnaces, 4 iron ingots, cauldron, which is more iron ingots, and then the machine block again, so you need some more redstone for that. And then I'm going to show you these things, which are the survivalist generators, which these things are actually pretty decent. I mean, I'm not using a whole lot of energy. There's only 40 RF per tick when they're being used. So I'm making 5 per each one, which is 20. Yeah, so I'm making 20 RF per tick. And all you gotta do is throw some coal in this, and it's making 80,000 RF per single piece of coal. So it's pretty slow, only 5 RF per tick, but it is very, very efficient. And you just need some redstone, and as you guys can see right there. Okay, so besides that, I have made myself a little cobblestone generator. And as you guys can see, I have a lot of cobblestone in it. I'll show you guys how that's done in just a second. But for right now, I'm going to show you guys this. This is my, what is this? Tinker's Construct. You can make tools out of it. I haven't used it whatsoever. I do actually have a Tinker's Construct axe. And I threw my other thing away. But I got that just because I'll show you in a little bit where I got that. But I have some lava in here. And then I just used these tanks just because, I mean, I made one, and it was kind of pointless because I thought it could be used for something else, and it couldn't. Also, I accidentally got poison in this, and I can't get it out because every time I try to make a bucket, and get it out, it just steals my bucket. So I have a bunch of poison that I don't know how to get out of here. So I'm probably just gonna end up throwing this away. But anyways, we got all of these. So this is a crafting station, which you just put a crafting thing in here, and it pretty much just serves as a normal one, except for you can leave blocks inside of it. So if I leave, come back, it's still in there. Okay, so a stencil table, you can get all the stencils for your different tools. To make a stencil, I don't know where my stencil paper stuff is. Probably in this chest. Okay, I do need to rearrange my chest. I will work on that more. Okay, so this stuff. To make a blank pattern, you'll need some wood. That's not wood. Okay, so you want to make that, not like that. Like this, and like that. And then you can get some blank patterns. So with blank patterns, you can put them in here, and you can get whatever pattern you want. So, for instance, get that. I don't know if I need any. I'll just grab like a sword or something because I'll need it eventually. Yeah, I'll just grab the sword. Okay, so you grab that, and then you put it in here, or whatever you want to do with it. Okay, then you got the part builder. So for this, you'll put this in here or there. I don't know which one it needs to go in. I don't think it really matters. And then I'll just make a stone one, for instance. I do not actually have any stone. I'll make a wooden one, I think. Alright, so you grab a wooden one, and then see what I'm going to do with this is put it down here, because I need to make a new tool set if I can find some gold. Okay, so I'm going to throw some gold in here because I'm not 100% sure on how to make the other thing that I wanted to make, which would be the something bronze. Where's my book at? I think it's in this chest or this one. Is this one it? No, that's world domination. I got factorization. I messed all my chests up when I was moving them over here, I think. I should have a chest around, or a book for it. I think I may have moved it. Alright, well I'm gonna pause it and find this book real quick and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I do not have the book yet on me, or I can't find the book, but I am going to do one thing before I turn this other book into it, because I'm pretty sure you can do that. I'm going to, if I can find my iron, I really gotta fix my chest. Where's my iron? Okay, it's in here. So I need to make, where did it go? Oh, it's right here. So I'm going to make this tool forge, which is 3 of these and 4 iron blocks. So we're just gonna do this. Alright, grab 4 of these. Alright, put those back. And then we need to grab our other one over here. We can just upgrade this straight away. So pick this up. Alright, put it on this crafting station. Throw it in the middle. I think it was that with that. Alright, now we got a new one of these. Just place that down, and then we have more options than we did before. So now we can make like better axes and stuff like that. But anyways, what else did we need to be done? Okay, so I'm gonna pause it real quick, see if I need to use this book for anything else, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so to make another book, all you gotta do is throw a piece of string in. Where's my, oh, I didn't make my paper yet. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we need to make paper before we do that. Alright, so we need 3 pieces of paper down here. If it will place a piece of string and then 2 of these. And that will make our book. I think that's just, is that a normal book? Oh, well that's a normal book. So that makes it really easy to make books actually. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because then you don't even need leather. So that's kind of overpowered. But I think that's probably just made to use this. Okay, so how do I make that? Okay, we just need to add. Oh, well, I didn't even need to make this. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, so throw that back in there. We just need a piece of paper. We have a lot of sugarcane. I'm going to show you guys a lot more stuff that I've been doing because I have done quite a bit off camera, unfortunately for you guys. But I figured I had nothing else to do really, so I wasn't capable of making a video at the time. Okay, so let's throw that in there. Okay, so now we can get another one of these. That way we don't have to get rid of our other one. Alright, so now that we have this book, this is important. So this will tell you the tools, the modifiers, and all this stuff. So it just shows you like all that. That's not what I'm looking for right now. Alright, so this is what I'm looking for. Paper stack. What was I looking for? I don't even remember now. I know I need this stuff. I need this book regardless. I also need the third book, so to make that one I'm also gonna have to do the same thing. But anyways, so pretty much you can do this. You just put a block of gold or a block of I'm not 100% sure what it was. Oh, that might not be done yet. I probably need more gold. I might need more gold for that. I'm gonna throw another piece of gold in there. I'll just throw a few in there, because we're gonna need to make more of these anyways. Okay, so you just throw the gold in there, and then it'll come out here, and then you can make that, pick that up, and then you'll have better way to make like higher level tools. That way, because you can't use like these normal stencils or the patterns. You can't use those for the higher level tools. You're gonna need better like golden or what is the other one? I think it's brass something. Aluminum brass. That's what it is. Here it is. Aluminum brass. So I'm not 100% sure how to make that. I need the third book to do that. So I'm gonna pause it real quick, let that get done, and I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright guys, so if you want to look at what you got in there, all you gotta do is right click this. So as you can see, I got molten gold down here. So now I want to right click this, and there we go. Now it's finished. Okay, so we're gonna move that, pick that up. We can just get rid of this because we're not gonna use that. We don't need no wood. Okay, so now we're gonna pick this up. Now we got a sword blade cast. So now with this we can make a better sword, but I think we're gonna hold off until we have a little bit better materials. But we can go ahead and make a few more of these. We're gonna make a tool rod, a binding, and a pickaxe head. Okay, so we need to I'm just gonna use wood for all of them. Might as well. Wood's probably easier. Actually, I have a cobblestone generator. I'm just gonna use cobblestone. I might as well. I do have a lot of cobblestone now. I will show you guys a lot this episode. It might run a little bit late because I do have a lot I want to get done. Why am I trying to build this here? I need to build this on this thing. Alright, so now that I'm not being a freaking moron, let's go ahead and do this. Or down here? Yeah, let's put it down here. Okay, so that'll give us a stone head. So now we're just going to place that there, do that. We're probably going to need more gold. We might as well just throw a good amount in here. I'll just throw like 8 blocks worth. Just gonna throw that in there. We have just enough space. I went ahead and just started off with this. Let me see. Let me see the time real quick. Alright, so we're running at 12 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. Alright, so now that we have this, we can just throw the stone pickaxe head away. We do have a ruby pickaxe right now, which I've just been trying to use because I don't want to use iron and Okay, so now we need to make a tool one. So we're going to put this in here, throw that back in there. Where's our cobble? We're just going to leave some cobble in there. Okay, so make our stone binding, and you'll get a stone shard back. So then we can just use a stone shard to make this, because a stone shard is pretty much half of, it equals half of block. Like, so that'd be like half cobblestone. So you can make anything that's like not a big block, pretty much is half. And then there's some that are like 6 blocks or something like that. Okay, so we can throw this binding away, pick up this, throw that in there, and then we need to do the stone tool rod the same way. Just throw that on there and do that. And then we'll have pretty much a good amount of what we're going to need for now. So grab this, and then I think I'm going to show you guys how I did my cobblestone generator real quick. So I'll just show you guys my setup. I know there's probably better ways to do this. I know there's a way that you can completely just hook up a flux capacitor or something to something else. Probably need to cover that up. Yeah, that's a bad idea. But anyways, so pretty much I have a lava block. I'm just going to jump up here. I have a lava block right here. Or no, it's right here. So we have a lava block right there, and then we have a water block right here. So then you pretty much just have it going that way. I also have another water block right there on the other side of that. And then I'm using this terrain smasher, that way I can just generate it, because I use a terrain smasher as pretty much a cheat way to get some obsidian. If you guys watch Direwolf20's, if you've been watching his 1.710 Let's Play, then you'll understand why I did that, because it was a really good idea. That way you don't have to waste diamonds on a pickaxe to get obsidian, because you're going to need obsidian for something. I think it was for this thing. Yeah, it was this thing. That way I can get a better pickaxe. Okay, so I have a load of... I think I messed it up. Probably shouldn't have broke it. Okay, so if it ever breaks, you can easily fix it. I know what I did wrong. Alright, so We can't. Okay, so we let that break. That's the problem. Okay, so that should be working. I don't hear it working. Let me see. Okay, so we want to break that. We want to leave that there. Okay, so what I need to do is do this, break that, and then place that back. And then it should be working. Okay, for some reason it's not working now. I think I broke my terrain smasher. Oh well, I'll fix that off camera. And yeah, so anyways, this is like 16 buckets of lava each. I got 4 in here. Well, now 3.6. Okay, so another thing I haven't showed you. It lagged out a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys these bushes right here. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that and put those up here. Okay, so these bushes will hurt you, so if it'll stop lagging. And then they also have these little things which they collected at a perfect time. When you right click them, they will give you free experience. Kind of. Technically free. Anyways, you can find these in caves, so if you guys find any essence berry bushes, they're great to pick up. And there's also these blueberry bushes which you can find out in the world, and these red raspberries. And I don't have any blackberries, but they do spawn as well. They are an alright, they're not too bad source of food. And as you guys can see, you can actually fill up your saturation with them. So they don't ever stop. And that's just kind of a backup food source. Also got like a bunch of apple trees, which you can find in orchards. So those are really good, because you can just have like an infinite amount of apples. I don't really need them, because I have a lot of them already. I found a pumpkin. I'm just going to leave that there until I decide I need a pumpkin farm. Alright, so one last thing I'm going to show you guys here, and then I think I'm going to show you guys a few other places. So I'm lagging a little bit. Okay, so I will show you guys that in a minute, and I'll be right back because I'm gonna have to relog, guys. So I'll be right. Alright, guys, and I'm back. So also, you guys can see these pink trees. These are pretty cool. I kind of like the way they look. I kind of just picked them up out in the wild. So I have this little kind of hut thing. This isn't my house. My house is actually over there. As you can see, I haven't made it to building it. I planned on building it on here, so I'll probably build that next episode. But for now, I do have this little fishing hut. So I thought this was kind of something I just do, since I didn't want to progress too much while I'm off camera. So I figured this isn't really something that's going to progress me any. Just kind of something that's a little fun for me to do. I've only caught 2 fish. I should throw my fishing pole in there. I don't actually have that on me. But I have made this, I think it looks pretty decent, to be honest. I have like a little stairs down here. I'm probably going to extend it out with some half slabs. But I don't have any dark wood right now, so I'm not going to do that right now. I did use some chiseled oak wood right there. I think that looks great, and some chiseled cobblestone. I think that also looks pretty cool. I like this little design I have. I mean, you guys might not like this, but this is pretty alright, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for that house. And I got a little bit of sugarcane, nothing automatic or anything. I'm going to grab this cactus, though, because I need some cactus for some fluid lines, I think, because I'm not exactly 100% sure on how to make them. I'm not going to worry too much about cactus or sugarcane, because I already have a lot of sugarcane. That is annoying me. I don't know why it's doing it. It doesn't really do that off camera, so something about being on camera that's doing that. Okay, so I'm just going to throw my material books in here, throw my seared bricks in here, throw my normal books. I do have a lot of books, which is what I'm going to show you guys as soon as I can clear out my inventory. So I'm going to clear out my inventory and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm just going to show you guys 2 things that I've gotten. I've gotten this digger backpack and this miner's backpack, which I need to clear out, actually. So I'm just going to place that in there and place that in there. If you shift right click, it will empty your inventory into the chest. So that's good. Okay, so it's emptied. Okay, so besides that, I'm going to go ahead and throw my iron in here. I did just make a set of iron, which is pretty much all broken, so I'm not going to worry too much about armor for right now. I'm not going to be doing anything too dangerous. Okay, so I need a little bit more food before I go, because I'm running low on chicken. I'll just grab some. Actually, I got some bread. I'll just take my bread because I need to eat that up. Okay, so let me think before I go. I will go ahead and just show you what this is. This is just my mine shaft. I kind of took a risk. I just went down there with like just straight down, but I do have a rope ladder down here, so I did pretty decent, I think. But I dug all the way down to level 10. So I'll be able to dig wherever I need to, pretty much. And I did come down here and find a lot of lava. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this, because this is kind of important. I don't have anything to build up. That might be a problem. I'm gonna have to redo it anyways. So I'll be right back, and if I do need to dig up, then I'll have... Actually, it's down. So never mind, I won't have that problem. But I do need the relogs. Okay, guys, and we are back. So I'm just gonna show you guys down here. Hopefully it doesn't freaking do that stupid thing again. Okay, so where is it at? Is it this way? Oh, there it is. As you guys can see, I have it bookmarked. And I found a bunch of lava. And as you guys can see over here, I found some diamonds. So we're just going to pick those up. I have found 2 other diamonds, but they were just single diamonds, so I didn't really think it was that important to have it on camera. I'm just going to place this over the lava because I do need to take this lava. But we're going to see how many diamonds we're going to get. Looks like we're just going to get 2, so that's still pretty good. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do with diamonds because we're not going to make a diamond pick because that's just a waste of materials. There's some gold up there. I'm not going to worry too much about this because I will be back. So I'm just going to take that down. And we're going to head back to my base. How do I get back up? I have just waypointed out of here before because I didn't want to have to mess it up. I will not be using waypoints anymore though because I had to put it on open land world just to do it. I just did it a couple times just because I got completely stuck. Like, I got stuck because I had no blocks and no pickaxe down there. So that wouldn't have been good. So I'll meet you guys back up the house because it's doing this again. I'm gonna probably up my render distance, that way it will stop hopefully, and I'll be right back. Alright, and so I didn't have to relog. All I did is change the render distance and it actually worked, so that's good. So we're just gonna head back up. There's some cinnabar ore or whatever it is. I don't think that's really that useful. There's some coal. I'm probably gonna go ahead and mine some off camera because I do need to get some stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I need, to be honest, but I know I'm gonna need a lot more materials. But for this episode, I'm mostly going to be focused on just showing you guys what you guys have missed, and I almost died there. But pretty much just showing you guys, like catching you guys up, because I did do a lot off camera. So I will probably honestly do like the next episode directly after this, simply because I've done so much and I need to place a block up here. But I've done a lot off. Is this working yet? Yeah, I'm really going to have to fix that because that's kind of bothering me. I don't really need that much cobblestone, it's kind of nice to have it. I mean, I will make this house out of cobblestone. Next episode, I'll probably use some chiseled blocks, maybe some carpenter's blocks. As you guys can see, I did find a big flower biome. So I'm just going to look at my map here as soon as it'll load. So I'll give that a minute. Alright, and so now that we're looking at our journey map, okay, so as you can see, this is my home. This is my lava. I need to leave the lava on there probably. Here's my old home. Here's a revenue I found that has moss. I figured I'd leave that because I might want to get some whenever I get a silk touch or however you get moss. I also found a zombie spawner. So that was actually by accident. I was just roaming around the land, saw a bunch of zombies coming out of me, and it was not even deep. Like, it was like on pretty much ground level. So that was really cool to find actually. Can I zoom in on that? I wonder if it. Nah, you can't see it. But I'm just going to zoom back out. So that's pretty cool. I will probably set up like an XP farm or, you know, I could do a rotten flesh farm because I could turn rotten flesh into, whatchamacallit. But anyways, as you guys can see, right here, the important part would be that I found a village right here. So in this village, I found some Tinker's Construct, which is how I went ahead and built my black thing over there. That's for Tinker's Construct. My smeltery. That is how I built that. There's a slime over here. Let's go slay him out, because I like some slime balls. Those are always good. Oh gosh, that is annoying. Slime sounds awful. Just slay him out. Die. 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 Oh, he's got some sunglasses. That's pretty cool. Alright. Come on. One more. They always spawn right here for some reason. I have no idea why, but they always do. They spawn in like the weirdest place. Did I grab more food? Alright, good. I have bread if I run out. Okay, so it's lagging. Alright, kill that last couple ones. Grab these balls. Okay, now I guess I don't really need to show you guys the village because it's not very important. There wasn't a whole lot. There was some railcraft stuff there and that, but really that's all there was. So I'm not gonna go over there just because we need to get started on some other stuff. So I'm gonna pause it real quick and figure out what we're gonna go to do next, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. So the weird thing is I took some cobblestone out of this chest and it seems to be working. So maybe I'm thinking that it only will put into the first chest, so we're just going to manually place this all down here. I don't know if I can do it faster, but we're just going to do that a little bit. Take this piece of dirt. Okay, so what we are going to do now is I'm just going to build up my house. And we'll move all this with a dolly, which I did build a dolly. So I'm going to show you guys the dolly, which is a very, very good tool. Where'd that go? Where is my dolly? I'm losing everything. Okay, here we go, dolly. I got a few other things to show you guys too. But anyways, you grab this dolly, you just right-click a chest, and you can place it. But it will give you slowness 2 and mining fatigue, so that's bad. But it's good for short distance moving. So we are going to sleep because we don't want to get nasties. And there's a bunch of stuff around us. I hate creepers, and I don't prefer to have them around me. Which there's a creeper down there. He's probably down in the shaft though, so we're probably good. I will collect these though before we get started on my build. So I'm going to show you guys one other thing that I have done. So if you take an XP drain and a tank, I'll show you guys how to make that recipe. You just grab a bunch of iron bars and you get an XP drain. And to make the tank, that's a little bit harder. You need 4 obsidian and some glass panes, which isn't as hard to get, but it's, yeah. Anyways, so this is full of experience. That's probably like 20 levels or something. But yeah, we can just break that, put that in here. I want to fill this one up, but it's not going to let me because there's stupid poison in it, and I don't know why I freaking put poison in it. That really bothers me, because now I can't get it out. But it's whatever, I'll probably just make some more. So yeah, we got that, so that's good. We got a bunch of levels stored up for whenever we get that. I do need to make some more, because I need to put my levels somewhere. And so yeah. Let me think. Alright, so let's look at our chisel. I'm gonna put my dolly away real quick. Oh, that's probably not the best way to put that away. I might as well put it in here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's grab our chisel, and we're gonna look at some of the blocks I can make. So we got some pretty cool ones. I'm thinking about I think it was this one. Was it this one? Probably wasn't this one. Yeah, it wasn't that one. Also with chisel, you can put them back in and get the original blocks. That's always good. Okay, so I'm thinking about making it with this. So I'm liking that. We can go ahead and I think we're gonna start building it. Okay, so it is connected textures. So I think I'm just gonna build this wall, see how I like it. I don't think that looks bad, but for a house, it might not be the best. So I'm just gonna pause it, put it around, and then I'm gonna try to decide whether or not it'd be a good material to build this out of. And alright, and we are back. I don't think it actually looks that bad, to be honest. I think I will probably use that. We need to figure out where we're going to put our door, but for now we're not going to worry too much about that. So I think we're going to make the corners of a different material, probably just a different type of cobblestone, just to make it look a little bit less like the same around. I might actually use some carpenter's blocks, but I don't have a carpenter's chisel quite yet. So I think for now we will just make it kind of original looking, and then later on we can go back and change it. Okay, so I think we're just going to use these, honestly, because these are pretty easy. Okay, so 28. I think that's probably enough. So we're just going to place these up. Kind of like that, actually. And does that go well together? I don't know. I'm going to place them on all sides, and then I'll figure it out. Alright, and I don't think that looks too bad, to be honest. I think we will use that. And maybe later on we will change up my building. But I'm actually kind of liking that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and try to figure out what else I'm going to do for the rest of it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I think I decided I'm going to use some of this clear glass, which I can break and reuse. So I think we're just going to do 2 by 2 on all sides. I'm not sure, this is probably just going to be temporary, so I'm not too worried about this. Actually, should we I think we're just going to do this on the front and then just have like little windows on the sides. Just because that way it's not going to be really annoying or anything. Okay, so we got a little bit more glass cooking up, so I'll grab some more of that. Place 2 by 2 right here. Actually, that might be uneven. Let me see, 3, so that's definitely uneven. So we'll just make that 1 bigger. Alright, and do the same on this side. If it will place. Why is it not placing? There we go. And then grab a little bit more glass. Alright, and I think we're just going to do kind of these three and not worry about the rest, I'm thinking. Okay, and then I'm not sure if we should use another type of block for the rest of the house. I think we'll probably stick with that, to be honest. So it'll look like this. I'll go ahead and finish it, see what it looks like, and then I'll decide. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, and we are done with that. So the front looks pretty good, but the sides are what we're really worried about. I think that actually looks pretty decent, to be honest. You can see right through it. I'm liking that. See how the back looks? I think the back looks pretty decent. Yeah, I'm liking this. So I think I'm going to leave it like it is, and we need to add a roof. So I'm going to figure out what I want to do for my roof, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I believe we are going to use some form of stone stairs, and they do not have a carving thing. So that's kind of disappointing. Let's see if we can turn these into something and make stairs out of this instead. I don't think that'll work, but we'll try it. Let's see. Well, that's disappointing. So I'm not 100% sure on what I'm going to do for that ceiling then. We'll probably just make some... Well, I wonder what these would look like. I might as well try it out. So I'm going to pause it, kind of look at it, and then... Alright, and I'm back. So it doesn't look bad, but I think I did decide just to make a flat roof and higher it up a little bit. That way I'll have room to expand and just stuff like that. That way I'll have more room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, take off that, and we'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so it doesn't look that great, to be honest, but it could look worse. I probably will eventually make it look a little bit different, maybe add some glass up there as well, and I will add a door after I do the roof. But I'm just going to make the roof out of some of this clear glass, and we need to grab some cobblestone so we can pillar up here. So we're just going to make it like, just like normal, I guess. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm going to go back down here. Good thing we have glass that is pickable, or able to pick up. So we're just going to place this all on here, and I'll be back whenever that's done. Alright, and our roof is now finished, so we will need to add some torches to our house. We'll press, oh, wrong button. Hopefully that didn't do nothing. Let's make sure it's still recording. Alright, we're good. Okay, so now we need to press F7. That way we can see where they can spawn. So we're just going to place a torch. We don't want this torch. If we can get away with not having it, we will. Place that one there. That one there. We don't really need two of those. I'm going to pause the video for just a second, and I'll be right back after I'm done with it. Alright guys, so now that we have all that finished, I'm going to go ahead and tidy this up off camera. And anyways guys, I think that's about it for today's video, and thank you guys very much for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and if you guys want to see more, you know, just come back for the next episode. See you guys next time on Direwolf20's Direwolf20's 1.710 Let's Play Feed the Beast Pack. See you guys.